Alright, hello. We are going to be going over single planet PI. We're going to be making coolant. For coolant, you need ionic solutions and aqueous liquids. And I already have a command center set up here. So let's start building. I put it right between two commodities to try and extract from two good sources. So let's start building. First thing I like to do is put a launch pad for the buffer. A lot of the material is going to be coming here. Next, I'm going to be putting up extractors, and I'm going to be keeping things very tight to save on CPU and power grid. I'm just going to link things together. Next thing, I'm just going to start building basic facilities. It's going to be 3 and 3. 3 for one extractor and 3 for the other. Alright, I'm just going to link everything together, and then I'll put advanced factories. I'm going to put 3 advanced factories. This is kind of just my pattern, so I keep track of everything, so you're more than welcome to make your own layout. You just do need to want to keep things very tight. You want to make the links as short as possible, which is what I'm trying to achieve here. Alright, now that you've got your advanced facilities, I'm going to go through the process of setting all the products. So you're going to pick the schematic. The schematic we're going to be using is coolant. Install. It's not rooted. You're going to route it to the launch pad, because the launch pad is going to be sucking up everything. And you're just going to do this for the other 3 advanced factories. Okay, and as far as the basics are concerned, we're going to need water and electrolytes. So let's decide which ones I'm going to use. That doesn't really matter. So we'll use the left extractor for electrolytes. The left basic factories, I should say. Schematic, electrolytes, install, and everything as well is going back to the launch pad. And we're going to do the same for the other side, but we're going to need water. So just water and route it back to the launch pad as well. Just kind of creating the infrastructure. Okay, and once that is all done, everything is set up for the factories. So now you're going to need to figure out your products. So we're going to have this extractor extracting aqueous liquids. Survey for deposits. Aqueous liquids is what we're looking for. I've got 2 hotspots here, so if all works out, I should be able to have 3 extractor heads. And I'm going to put the time for around 2 days. I'll check on it every 2 days. I'm going to do the same thing for the other side, except we are going for ionic solutions. Oh, and there we go. It's saying I don't have enough power. So we're just going to have to go with two heads, and what you're going to need to do is when you start extracting the aqueous liquids, you may, after a couple of days, have more water than you want. So what you'll do, you'll reduce this by 2, and you'll gather 3. You'll add another extractor head to your ionic solutions, but that is really dependent to see how well your production is running. You're going to make adjustments. Oh, whoops. I want this to be 2 days, not 1 hour. 2 days. There we go. And as you see, both of these extractors are now running. 1 day, 23 hours left. Same for the other one. So what we're going to do, we're going to check the products that is now harvesting, and we're going to create a route, and like everything else, it's going to go to the launch pad. Same with the other side. These are your raw materials that you need to actually get everything running. So now we're going to go through the really awesome clickfest that is PI. I'm going to go to the launch pad's routes, and as you can see, there's already some stuff coming in and out from what we already established. But you want to take a look at your basic materials. So your ionic solutions, you're going to create a route, and you're going to send them to each of your 3 basic factories creating electrolytes that need the ionic solutions. Create route, go back to routes, find the incoming, create route, go to the second factory, and this is the fucking most amazing part of this whole experience. It's clicking and clicking, clicking. So I have my basic income from the extractor going into each one of these facilities. And once this launch pad fills up, it will be routed to the 3 basics, and they will create electrolytes. And you're going to do the same thing for the other base material, which is the aqueous liquids, right? Here we go. Create route, basic facility, yep. And now that that's done, you are going to send, so right now what's happening, extractor's taking things in, putting it to the launch pad is taking those materials and sending them to your 6 basic factories, creating electrolytes and water, and then that stuff is already routed back to the spaceport. And now what we're going to do, we're going to move all the goodies, because you need, for the coolant, you're going to need water and electrolytes. So we're going to move the water and electrolytes to each of these 3 advanced factories and making sure everything is going to each and every single one. So here we go. We'll start with water, sure. So you're going to see there's 3 incoming. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take 1. This is kind of how I do it. I don't know if this is the best method, but this is what I do. I go to the first advanced factory. I take the first water again. Go to the second factory. I take the first water again and go to the third factory. and that's one group set. I go to the second incoming, which as you can see is this one. First, second one again, go to the second factory, and third one. And you just need to do that for the last of your incoming waters to make sure everything is routed. Just in case there's any overflow, it all has a place to go. So third water, second factory, and then the last one. Alright. We're going to do the same thing for the other product that it needs, electrolytes. And we just got to scroll through all the bullshit. So here's our 3 incoming electrolytes. I'm going to take the first one, create route. It's going to the first factory just like before. I'm going to find that first one again. There it is. Second one. And it's a lot of repetition, but you'll get used to it. And once you set them up for the first time, you never have to do it again. So I'm going to do the rest for the 2 electrolytes. So as you see, I've got the 3 incoming, and as I create those outgoing, boom, 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 1, 2, 3, it'll create and just make a big mess. And you make sure you're reading things properly. So second electrolyte, it's going to go to the first factory. Second one. And the third one. So before we're almost done, one more electrolyte, which is the third of the batch. First factory. My girlfriend's watching Hoarders in the background. It's fantastic. And that's it. Guys, this in the next 25 minutes, 24 minutes, it'll throw my first batch in here and my basic factories will start working. So if you want to make sure, we can go through the routes. And I can go through this entire thing to make sure that everything is proper. So you have the extractors bringing in ionic solutions, and from that you've got 1200 going into 3 basic factories. So that looks all set. We can check the aqueous liquids incoming from the extractor, outgoing to 3 basic factories. You're going to look at the 3 basic factories outgoing electrolytes, and you're going to see outgoing. You're going to see 9 because it's 3, 3, 6, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, that's more than 9, isn't it? No, that's 9. And then you've got the 3 incoming. Coming in from the factories. Outgoing, actually the outgoing is going to the advanced factories. Sorry to confuse you. But you'll see 3 incoming, and you should have, let's count them just so I don't seem retarded, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, yeah, so 3 and 3. And you can check with the water as well. 3 incoming, and this should be 9 outgoing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, boom. And the end product, you will have 5 coolant coming from the factories. And after a couple days, you'd have about a couple hundred coolant, which is roughly like, I don't know, 2 mil. You run 5 planets like this, you get about 10 mil. I am in a wormhole, so the planet is pretty awesome. Gives you a lot of resources. But that's basically it. You know, a lot of clicking, and good luck making some coolant. I'll probably make a video for making some more advanced products in the future. Peace out.